Hello everybody, Richard here with CRG Games, and today I've got another commander deck for you. So this is one of my buddy's decks. This is Sigarda, host of Herons, and it's pretty darn strong. If you don't get rid of her, she can become a really big problem, and because she has flying and hexproof, it makes it, a little bit difficult to get rid of. It is very strong, so let's get into it, and I'll show you what makes it tick. All right, so we're starting with Sigarda, host of Herons. That is our commander. And then in this deck, we've got our basic lands. The deck list will be in the description. Then we've got an Ancestral Mask, which is great for pumping up Sigarda and allowing her to do lethal. We've got Unflinching Courage, so there are going to be a lot of enchantments in this deck. Nice Ethereal Armor, a Trailblazer's Boots. Fire Shrieker is a nice artifact as well, gives her double strike. Then you've got Wild Growth, so there is some ramp in this deck as well. Arcane Signet, got Sakura Tribe Elder, that is for ramp. Sun Titan gives you a little bit of recursion. We got Heliod's Pilgrim, that'll allow you to search for one of those auras to put onto Sigarda. You got Keeper of the Accord, Ardennes, which allows you to attach auras. We've got Akroma's Will, Spirit Mantle. If she gets Spirit Mantle on her, it's pretty much done, in that case. Got nice Birds of Paradise. That is a 5th edition. We've got Elfheim Sanctuary. This is actually one of my favorite cards. It's a uncommon from Invasion. It says at the beginning of your upkeep, you may search your library for a basic land, reveal that card, and put it in your hand. If you do, skip your draw step this turn and shuffle your library. So it just gives you the alternative to go grab a land at your upkeep. You got a nice Swiftfoot Boots here. A Terminus. It's a board wipe. Knowledge Pool. Rule of Law. Each player can't play more than one spell each turn. So there's a lot of stuff in here that, aims to shut down your opponents as well. You've got a Condemn. It's from Dissension. Cavern of Souls. Avacyn Restored. We got Commander's Plate. True Conviction. Creatures you control have double strike and lifelink. A Sphere of Safety. Portable Hole. Always a good one. We got Curse of Exhaustion. Enchanted player can't cast more than one spell each turn. So there's almost kind of a control aspect to this deck, actually. Selesnya Signet. We got Nature's Claim. Angelic Arbiter. Shield of the Oversoul. This one's pretty cool. For 2 colorless and either a green or a white, the enchanted creature, as long as it's green, gets +1/+1 and indestructible. And as long as it's white, it gets +1/+1 and has flying. So it's a little bit of a double whammy there. Swords of Plowshares for removal. We've got Shalai. Windswept Heath. We got an Idyllic Tutor. Rex Sage for removal. Got Loxodon Warhammer, essentially gives your creature lifelink. And we've got a Blackblade Reforged as well. Next, we've got Armadillo Cloak, gives it +2/+2 and trample. It's from the list. Allosaurus Shepherd. It's kind of interesting. Allosaurus Shepherd, at one time, this card was well over $100. And then because it got reprinted, it's come all the way back down to about $25. So it's still pricey. And it's still a great card. I can't imagine we're going to see a reprint of it anytime soon, so that might actually tend to rise in price from here on out. Got an Aegis Angel. Of course, the ever-present Avacyn Angel of Hope. You got to have her in there. Sigarda's Aid. Mantle of the Ancients. This is from the AFR Commander deck. Aura of Courage, I do believe. But because it's an extended art, this would have come from a collector pack. And we've got Auramancer, Fierce Empath, and Darksteel Plate. Soul Ring. Of course, you got to have a Soul Ring in there. Nice Hall of the Bandit Lord. Sterling Grove. Nice Canopy Vista from Battle for Zendikar. Winds of Wrath. That is a board wipe. Increasing Savagery. So this one's pretty cool. It just gives you a bunch of 1/1 counters on a creature. And it can give you up to 15, really, because it has flashback. Got a Temple Garden there, Return to Ravnica, Path to Exile, Sun Petal Grove from M13. Nice Utopia Sprawl. It's Dissension. Bear Umbra. Bear Umbra, out of all of the Umbras, I feel like Bear Umbra is probably the strongest. Anything that allows you to untap all your lands is relatively strong. They've got a Darksteel Mutation. That is from Commander 2013. Instill Energy. So in my buddy's decks, you'll see Instill Energy probably pop up more than once. It's a great card. It gives the creature haste in green, and then for 0, you can untap that target creature. You can only do it once, but it costs 0, so that's a really helpful card there. Got a Command Tower, a Battle Mastery to give that creature double strike. Prowler's Helm can't be blocked except by walls. I think this is kind of underrated, to be honest, because not a lot of people actually play walls. Got an Ancient Tomb from Tempest. Flickering Ward, also from Tempest. This is also one of my favorite cards. I used to have more copies of this. I think this actually used to be one of mine. Possibly. I thought I maybe traded, but Flickering Ward is pretty great. When you play it, you choose a color, then the enchanted creature gains protection from the chosen color, but you can return it to your hand. So just leave a white mana untapped. If somebody is going to remove that creature, just return this to your hand, and then you can use it again later. You got Sylvan Caryatid. So this is a great mana dork as well. Defender, Hexproof, and then tap to add 1 mana of any color. Nice Armageddon there. That's Portal Second Age. Silverblade Paladin. You always got to have Soul Bond. Kodama's Reach. Rogue's Passage, because you want to get Sigarda through. You got a Lightning Greaves and a Rancor. So you'll notice that a lot of the things in this deck are aimed at just supporting Sigarda. There's not a ton of extra creatures in here. There's only 17 creatures in this deck, 22 enchantments, 36 lands, 6 sorceries, and there are 14 artifacts and 5 instants. So everything in here is basically to support Sigarda, and it works really well. I've played against this deck numerous times, and generally what it'll be is, all right, play against Sigarda, you lose, and then we try again, and then we try again, and then we try again, and then eventually you beat it. But you got to make sure that you counterspell Sigarda, because if you don't, it's going to be rough for your opponents. So, hope you guys enjoyed. This deck is running about anywhere from $387 to $528. So we're going to split that in the middle and say right around $450 in this configuration. The deck list will be in the description, so you can take a look at that. You can do all the analytics and stuff, and then make changes from there if you want to build this deck as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop a like. Let me know what you think about this deck in the comments. Is it good? What would you change? Let me know what you think. If you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you do. And there will be more deck videos coming and more box openings and things like that, including the Rudy 6.9 year anniversary here in a couple of weeks. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later.